Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top 4 seeds a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Seven defensive backs on the field in preparation for this passing down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
On the run, it's Gonzalez. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The Mustangs are in the red zone now. A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Carroll. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3? Third down play here out of the shotgun. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And the field goal getter coming on the field now. He knocks this one right through. And breaks the scoreless tie here. Makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive. And now the kickoff team will boot it away. This one will be fair caught. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. The Badgers will crank up the tempo. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. He's moving out of the pocket. Going for a big play downfield. Catch is made way down inside the 30. It's a fumble. Recovered by the offense and good for first down yardage.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
And the Badgers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Wisconsin. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last possession they moved it but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And looking for a big play here. This one is broken up. The ball's incomplete.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to make a big play downfield. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Badgers. No chance to catch it.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, it has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Caught over the middle. It's Carroll. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Looking to throw it again. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Launching downfield. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And the Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got room looking for the end zone. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a 1st down.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the wideout goes in motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. They draw within 4, 14-10. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And the Badgers looking to run some tempo here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff heading left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and they're...
Oh, and he's got it! Big gain inside the 25. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Still no answer for this offense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid, right down for a touchdown. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. On the ground, it's Gonzalez. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Mustangs moving quickly down the field here. Looks right for a quick completion. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, they're going to throw it. He's going to take off here. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab behind the line, it's Gonzalez. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Carroll. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
On third down, he drops to throw. That's caught. It's Burns. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. And the Mustangs come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ponies. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's the throw deep downfield. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Gonzalez. And he's tackled after the catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Mustangs lining up here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Who makes the grab? It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45. And the Badgers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a wide-open receiver complete into the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
They knocked through the PAT to go up 28-17. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Badgers will kick this away to begin the second half. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Third down, out of the shotgun. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. Going the other way, can they stop him? Return to pick six. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Going after, not quite through. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one. And the Mustangs will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he pulls it in for a big gain. He's found some room in the 45. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. Pass caught. Second down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's a quick grab. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he pulls in the catch. He's tackled quickly. The yardage is good enough for the first down. The Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it go quickly. He's got it for a big gain. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Mustangs. This offense really clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and 1st downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevel, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollinger. Some good quarterback play that always seems to make the right decision.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And the Badgers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, keep working that clock, trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they get him down after the completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside and the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's escaping the pocket now. He'll try a pass here. He's picked for a third time tonight. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it. But now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Gonzalez. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That's a solid run. Good for first down yardage. They'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. He'll be taken down. There is a flag on the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's going for a big play downfield. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long. And now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Badgers. Sam Bam Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
Man, let's not forget Herschel Walker.
Yeah, that's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. Very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Pressure is coming. He's looking to scramble. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39. Offense in hurry-up mode.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Escapes the pocket. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's 3rd down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the 1st down. And now it's 1st and goal inside the 5-yard line.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, SMU.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the 2-point conversion is good, cutting the lead down to 9.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. The back's got it. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Try and muscle for the 1st down. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the 2nd half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Receiver makes the grab, and he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy.
he gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take it.
Here's another interception. We're losing track. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Crosses the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Snags the quick throw. And he runs it into the end zone. That bumps it up to a 3-score game. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The Mustangs come up to the line in a hurry-up.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then
Junior steps up and makes an impact play. After the sack on first down, it's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. An explosive play. Big game across midfield to the 42. We'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down with an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Mustangs will have first and 10 here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught on the outside. It's Carroll. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
it's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork.
Touchdown, Ponies. This passing game is on fire today.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good. That is the score. Wisconsin.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Physical run earns the first down. And the Badgers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now it's second down here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. Field goal tried, no good. The lead remains at 11 after the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So second down after the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And the offense calls timeout with 29 seconds remaining. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
You